Hello everybody from Plant Reviews. Today is the 31st of March. I have a few daffodil in flowers, and so in today's videos I am talking about some of the varieties blooming at the moment, and one of these is Kapiti Talisman, a daffodil in the group 8, the tazetta daffodils. That it is a quite tall daffodil. It is about 60-70 centimeters tall. The flowers stand out really quite high on the leaves, as you can see, and this is a variety that was selected in New Zealand. The hybridizer is John F. McLennan and was registered in 2012. This parent is Kazan, and the pollen parent is a hybrid between Soleil D'Or and some other daffodil that open-pollinated this Soleil D'Or. This variety usually has 1 to 5 flowers per stem. Most of the stems in my plants have about I have either 2 or 3 flowers, as you can see, and yeah, most of them have 2 flowers. Sometimes they have 3, like this one, and the color is bright orange in the perianth, in the 6 petals, and a very intense yellow, almost orange, on the crown, in the cap. About the sides of the flowers, they are actually quite big flowers for a tazetta. They are about, I would say, 5 centimeters across. About the fragrance, that's a bit disappointing for a tazetta. I can barely smell anything. I'll try to put some hot air. Today was a very chilly evening. Okay, yes, now I can smell a little bit more. Okay, the fragrance is very light. It is pleasant. It is kind of sweet and fruity, but it is really light. And even if today was very chilly, so in cold days, obviously the fragrance, the essential oils of the fragrance leaving the flower do not spread much because of the temperature. However, I have to say that I have other daffodils, like for example blooming today, like for example Mike Pollock. I just made a video, my previous video was about the Narcissus Mike Pollock, and Narcissus Mike Pollock, even in this cold day, is has a fragrance that is quite strong anyway, so I can't recommend this daffodil for fragrance, even if it is a pretty nice daffodil for color and height. It is again, as you can see, a pretty tall daffodil anyway. So if you want a daffodil that stands out in the garden, and maybe you want to bring indoors some cut flowers that are not have a nice fragrance but not really powerful, maybe this is the case, I can recommend you this Narcissus. Otherwise, probably I would say, if you like big flowers and tall flowers, go for really trumpet or large capped varieties. They really stand out, I think, in the garden. And if you go for fragrance, go for other tazetta varieties that have intense fragrance and more powerful fragrance. So yeah, Kapiti Talisman was a purchase that I I'm not particularly happy to have done, but anyway, of course, you have to try different varieties to find the ones that you prefer. I'm sure that other people love this flower for other reason, maybe because of the shape of the flower, the color, because they like a light fragrance, not an intense fragrance as me. So of course every person is free to decide what variety they prefer. I try to give an objective review of this plant. I have to say is this daffodil, like all the other daffodils I have, really they grow very well in my climate, USDA 8 in England, in Kent, southeast England. And as usual for daffodil, this daffodil needed the bulbs need to be planted in autumn, about 10 centimeters deep if you grow them in the garden, a little bit shallower if you grow them in a pot, because of course usually pots are all small and they don't have much depth, most pots, but still it is able to grow perfectly fine in a pot. And ideally the daffodils need full sun or at least partial shade, and this variety in particular will bloom in early spring, and after the blooms fade, the leaves will stay green for a few more weeks, and then they will die down between late spring and early summer, when the Narcissus goes dormant. And if bulbs are in a pot, they don't need to be watered, otherwise they risk to rot. If they are in a garden, probably you will need still to water the other plants around, in summer especially. But if they are in well-drained soil, the water will go down the soil and will not basically they will not, it will not basically, the soil, sorry for my English, will not become waterlogged, so the bulbs will not rot anyway. As usual, thank you very much for watching, and if you like this video, it would be great if you can please give it a thumbs up, and if you like this video and the other videos on my channel, it would be great if you can please subscribe. It's completely free for you, but in this way you would help me to support my YouTube channel on the platform. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.